So how much does a move cost anyway? Does it cost, astronomical amount? How much should someone expect to pay for that?
There's not really an on-average cost. I mean, maybe for a certain size, like an apartment that's a 2-bedroom, you might run on the low side between $300 and $500, and on the high side between $600 and $800, depending on how much stuff is there and where it's going. On a 2,500 square foot house, you might be somewhere between $1,500 and $2,000. So it really depends what's in the house. That will help us determine the cost.
That seems very reasonable to me compared to some costs that I've heard people pay for moving.
Well, all local moves are done by the hour. So if that's why it's hard to say, well, a 3-bedroom house always costs this amount of money, you might be a 1-bedroom apartment and I might be a 1-bedroom apartment, but if they have to go up and down 3 flights of stairs to get to my 1-bedroom apartment and yours is on the ground level, you can see where my move would cost more.
Sure, that makes sense.
So again, you could be the cleanest person, most organized on earth, and I'm a pack rat and I keep everything. You can see where my 1-bedroom move would be more expensive than yours.
Sure.
So it's all by the hour when it's local, and that's why there's, a little variance.
Sure. Let's see if we have any other questions from the audience, the people. How can someone save money on the move? Are there ways they can save money?
Yeah, there definitely are. It just depends how much work they want to do. One of the easiest things to do is if we are moving your boxes, because some people they'll either have us just move their furniture. That's one way to save money, is to move the boxes themselves. Or they can move the boxes to the main floor, like in the garage or by the front entryway, so that it's less time for us to travel through the house and find all the boxes, basically. They can also disassemble and reassemble beds, dining room, kitchen tables, anything that was going to require disassembly to come out of the house, and also appliances, they can disconnect those. So these are all efforts that take time, and it's a timed effort, so if they want to get those items taken care of in advance, then they will save money.
Sure. Save time, which saves money.
Yeah.
I've helped people move, like in my college days, you help your friends move.
Beer and pizza.
Yeah, you get to the house and nothing's boxed that should be boxed, like lamps, everything's just everywhere. Do you ever have that happen to you?
Oh, we do.
Yeah, and so I'm sure, how do you guys handle that? You just...
To the best of our ability, I let them know that, if we're going to now pack them and move them in the same day and send an emergency crew to do that, it's going to cost more, and I just kind of give them the idea of what this might cost, and then we go from there and decide how much work they would like us to do.
Sure, versus stepping in and maybe doing some of those things while you're moving, right?
Right, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, I'm so thankful to have you guys here today. You're obviously local, you're family owned, and I know you're a big part of the chamber, probably most of the chambers, and I know for sure the Highlands Ranch Chamber, which is now the North Douglas.
North Douglas region.
We can't say it, but they changed their name.
They're a great chamber.
They are. Used to be Highlands Ranch, now they include Lone Tree and Roxborough and all the rest. But I know you're very active in the chambers and in the community.
Yes.
And just good people. Thanks for being
Thank
here
you.
today. We appreciate your time, and hopefully that's cleared up some, nagging questions about moving, what's entailed, what it costs, how to, set it up, how to get your quotes in advance.